so I weigh 188.8 pounds. Man, after a nice shower, I feel really, really refreshed. But let's talk about how I'm gonna drop 5 to 7 pounds in the next 5 days. So, as you guys know, I currently weigh 188 pounds, but by Saturday, I need to weigh 183 pounds. So, how am I gonna drop 5 pounds in the next 5 days? To answer your question, I'm doing a water cut. Now, what exactly is a water cut? For those of you that do not know, a water cut is a cut when you manipulate your water intake in order to lose weight. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys how I'm going to be executing this water cut. Oh, damn. It's over 15. Hold on 1 second. I can't take it out. Let me get back to explaining how I'm going to be executing this water cut. Oh. I'm going to be manipulating my water intake for the next week. So today is Monday. That means I'm going to be drinking a gallon of water. Now, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm upping that water intake to 2 gallons. Now, Thursday and Friday, I'm going to drop it back down and taper off. And as I taper off, my body's going to get confused. See, whenever you drink a lot of water, what happens? You pee a lot. So after I bring up the water intake really, really high, my body's gonna be peeing a lot, trying to get rid of the excess water. As I taper off and cut off the water intake that I'm currently consuming, my body's still gonna be thinking that I'm drinking a lot of water, so my body's still gonna be peeing like I'm drinking 2 gallons of water a day, but I'm not. So that's essentially gonna dehydrate myself, thus causing me to lose more weight. So a water cut is effective if you wanna lose maybe 5 to 7 pounds in a short amount of time, but I'm gonna gain it all back once I weigh in during my powerlifting meet. Now, water loading is an old technique used by weightlifters, wrestlers, powerlifters, and stuff like that in order to make weight for a short amount of time. So I'm not gonna weigh 183 pounds as soon as I become dehydrated. Like, that's not gonna be a permanent change. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna weigh 183 pounds for as long as I stay dehydrated, meaning that's as long as I'm gonna be, that's how much I'm gonna weigh as long as I decide not to drink water. Now, the second I start drinking water, my body's gonna blow back up to the original weight I started before I did the water cut. Here's all the water that I'm gonna be drinking for the next 5 days. Now, a lot of you guys are probably like, why don't you just keep cutting calories in order to reach your target weight and stay at 183 pounds? That's not gonna allow me to compete at my highest level. If I keep cutting calories, guys, that's gonna make me a lot weaker. Now, a water cut is gonna help me maintain most of my strength whenever it comes to cutting these last 5 pounds. So it's very, very important that I execute this water cut perfectly, and it should be easy seeing that I only have to cut 5 pounds. I've one time cut, I think, like 8 pounds doing a water cut. Like, I drank 2 gallons and then I sat in the sun and I was perfectly fine come meet day. So yeah, I'm super excited to do this water cut because it's going to be really easy. Just cutting 5 pounds should be really, really simple. Okay, so I just got back from the grocery store, but I don't know why. I bought groceries and I was on my way driving back. I was like, skirt, skirt, skirt. Hold up. I kind of want some Subway. Even after I spent $50 on groceries, I decided to spend $10 more on Subway. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So I got a steak, egg white, and cheese flatbread with some veggies, chips, and some cookies. Now, I've eaten Subway almost 5 times in the past 24 hours. So like yesterday, I ate Subway 2 times, and the day before that, I did the same thing. I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping.
Ray Lewis, Jim Brown. Right. So Hollywood, when you're working on a movie or a TV set, they call them props on the script.
I just wrapped up packaging all the orders I had over the weekend and today, so we have them all here. So I'm gonna ship this off whenever it's time to actually head on to the gym. And now we're gonna be working on some programming, so I'm gonna sit down, watch a couple Marvel movies, and then hammer out these workout programmings for a couple clients that purchased the power building program from my website. Now, I actually got done with everything pretty early. I finished up my emails and the orders, so I'm kicking back and watching some Spider-Man. We're watching The Amazing Spider-Man #2, and it's just like, I'm just kind of getting ready to get in that mood to work out. Look at that. That's an amazing intro right there. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of like motivate myself by watching The Amazing Spider-Man #2. Gonna watch that. Also need to make a pre-workout meal. We're basically gonna be going to the gym and testing my openers today. So we're gonna be testing my openers for bench, squat, and deadlift. So I'm gonna have 3 sets of 1 for each of those lifts. So like, I'm just kind of getting zoned in right now by watching this, because it's kind of like you get motivated by watching like superheroes do amazing physical feats. So I'm just like, this is so dope. I can't wait to translate this energy to the gym. So that's what we're gonna do. Then we're gonna eat. Then we're gonna drive over to the gym. And then we're gonna lift weights. so I just dropped off today's packages. Now it's time to head on to the gym and do my meat mock. My mock meet. My mock meet. That's what I meant to say. My mock meet. It's time to do my mock meet. Let's go to the gym. Alright guys, so we're here at the gym, but I'm not in the right clothes for this mock meet, so I need to change it to my singlet. Alright, there we go. Now we're changing to our singlet. It feels kind of weird. Let me show you guys better. I feel so weird. I feel like a superhero, you know? Like I forgot to kind of wash it like the last time I was in it. It's not like sweaty, but it's just kind of weird. But yeah. The reason why I'm wearing a singlet for today's workout is going to be able to see me hit depth on squat. You're going to be able to see my knees lock out on deadlifts. You're also going to see my back and butt be on the bench whenever time's the bench. The singlet is mostly for the judges, not so much the competitors. I feel like a superhero right now, you know? I got my spandex tights on right now, so it's time to go to work. Okay guys, let me explain exactly what's going to be happening today. Now I'm going to be testing out my openers for squat, bench, and deadlift. On squat, my opener is going to be 585 pounds. On deadlift, my opening deadlift is going to be 635 pounds, and my bench opener is going to be 365 pounds. And basically what I'm coming in today is I'm coming to test that by doing 3 sets of 1 rep for each single lift. Now let's start off with squat because we're going to be doing this as if it was an actual meet. So in a powerlifting meet, you squat first, then you bench, then you deadlift. So let's work up to the heavy single of 585 pounds, and I'll come back to you guys whenever we get to there. Wow, I actually forgot to put on my knee sleeves. I was squatting, I was like, something's missing. And I figured out I was missing my knee sleeves. Stupid. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Preach.
Deception is the only felony to never fuck nobody without telling me. She just talk about it.
Alright guys, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plates, which comes out to 585 pounds. Now the warm-ups, we're moving kind of slow, so we're gonna get her in the bar, get this first set out of the way. So basically it's gonna be my opener. Once again, I'm gonna be concentrating on being like really, I'm gonna act like there's a judge in front of me. Like I don't have any people here to like simulate judge being here, but like I'm gonna take like some extra time as I walk out, look up to the judge. He's gonna say squat, I come down, come back up, he's gonna say racket. So I'm gonna pause after I do the rep so I can make sure the judge is like, all right, you're good, and I bring the bar back and rack it. So first set, let's do it. I ain't talking police. 250 to a half a man, ain't nothing nobody can do with me. Who with me? Motherfucking click, 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 click. And all the bad bitches, man, they wonder. Break records in Louis, 8 records in Gucci. My girl a superstar, all from my whole movie. Back on our rival, American Idols. You know, the first set was all right, man. It went up pretty fast, a lot more fast than I was expecting. But yeah, okay. Second set, and then third set. Then after that, we move on to bench. So I'm gonna let these clips just fly. Okay guys, so we have 365 pounds on the bar for bench. I'm feeling solid, man. Bench is feeling good. So we have 365 for 3 sets of 1. So let's get the first set out of the way. Okay guys, so the first set was alright. So now we're moving on to the second set. I need to exaggerate more of the commands. Like I need to get at the top, press it, and then kind of hold it down on my chest a little bit more, and press back up, and then hold it once again to wait for the judge to say like rack it. So I'm gonna try to emphasize that in this next set.
It was like, okay, I understand what's wrong with the front judge.
Okay, so bench is definitely becoming one of those days where I just don't have it. Like the opener shouldn't look that rough, but it's all good, man. Sometimes you just gotta credit a bad day to just having a bad day. So we're gonna get this last set out of the way and then move on to deadlifting. Okay, so we have 635 pounds on the bar right now, and like I'm a little bit fatigued just because I've been lifting for quite some time. I had 3 sets of bench, 3 sets of squat, so it's like by this time I'm a little more fatigued. But here's the first set, the opener, 635. Sit back and watch. Alright, so the first set wasn't that bad, but I'm just going to show you guys the second and third set just to get over with. Like, I don't feel the best, but it's alright. So, let's just move on. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, girl, it's on. You know what it is. So it's time to make it home. I just hope that you miss me when I'm gone. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about today's mock meet. I thought I was having a really, really bad day today, and I went back, I watched some of the footage, I was like, damn, you know, that doesn't look bad at all. It looks like an RPE 8, and it just felt like really, really bad, but when I went back and looked at the speed, I was like, I'm tripping, man. It's all in my head, and sometimes it's like mental. Powerlifting is mental. Like, when you go and you're looking at a lot of weight, sometimes you're looking at it, you're like, damn, this shit's heavy, like, and it just kind of beats up your body over a period of time, and it's just like mental fatigue. But it's like I got it in my head for whatever reason that the weight was really, really heavy, but it really was not. Like, I was going through my motions, I had pretty good technique, and the weight moved up perfectly, and it moved up fine. So I'm tripping for no reason, man. So actually, looking back at today, I had a really, really good mock meet. Everything was solid, everything was straight. The only thing, there is no only thing, like, it was straight, man. It was good. So yeah, today was a good day, man. So going forward, I'm gonna be doing that water cut. Tomorrow I'm gonna drink 2 gallons, and then Wednesday I'm gonna drink 2 gallons as well, and I should be down to like 182 to 181 pounds, judging by the fact that I am 188 right now. And usually when I water cut, I drop like 6 to 7 pounds. So we'll see how this goes. But this video is coming to an end, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like always, if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get better today. I'm out.
Feel like young Ray Allen with the white twins, popping harder than MJ with the white skin.